Look!
It's a bird!
It's a plane! It's Superman!
Faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive, able to leap tall buildings at a single bound, this amazing stranger from the planet Krypton, the Man of Steel, Superman. Possessing remarkable physical strength, Superman fights a never-ending battle for truth and justice, disguised as a mild-mannered newspaper reporter, Clark Kent. Penetrating deep into the frozen wastes of the great Arctic plains, an archaeological expedition searching for prehistoric fossils makes an amazing discovery. A huge monster, as lifelike in appearance as when it roamed the Earth millions of years ago in the Mesozoic Age, is found frozen in the ice in a state of perfect preservation. Constantly handicapped by the hazardous sub-zero elements, the scientists and their band of tireless workers succeed in removing the mammoth creature from the frozen pit. The ice-encased monster is loaded into the hold of a huge freighter equipped with a special refrigeration plant and brought to this country. Here, in a specially constructed wing of the Museum of Natural Science, this awe-inspiring creature is displayed to the public for the first time.
To say that if the ice were permitted to thaw, there's a possibility the monster might still be alive? Thank you, Professor.
Yes, Chief.
Lois, there's a new angle on that frozen monster story. Get over to the museum and see what's doing. They've got him in a special refrigerator.
Okay, Chief.
Oh, Lois, want me to go over there with you?
No, thanks. You'd probably faint if you saw the monster. You scare so easily.
Maybe she's right, but Superman hasn't fainted yet.
Ken produces the necessary refrigeration. The control board is downstairs. I'll show it to you. The entire plant is operated from this board. The thermometer must be watched constantly, as any rise in temperature might prove dangerous.
Cut those switches!
Boy, what a story.
Outside, everybody. Step lively, please. Use the nearest exit. Please, folks, keep moving. We have to clear this room at once.
That's what he thinks.
Police headquarters. Hello, Chief. Send the riot squad. We're in trouble.
Give me the city desk. Hurry!
Proceed to pick the men at once. Chief, Lois is in the museum.
Better get over there, Kent.
Right. This looks like a job for Superman. Lois.
Superman.
You'd better get back to your office where you'll be safe. I've got some work to do.
Yes, sir. And this the best story in years? Swell chance.
Lois. Now this time, stay put.
Yes, my lord. And thanks.
You showed plenty of courage getting that monster story, Lois.
Thanks, but where were you?
Me? Oh, I must have fainted.
And welcome, one and all, to Saints Row Sunday, where Lois Lane is Queen of the Potato People. Holy crap. Look, there's a lot of stuff that we could talk about in that cartoon. I mean, ranging everywhere from the complete ignorance of thermodynamics to what the hell kind of dinosaur was that even supposed to be, to any number of things regarding, physics. But I keep coming back to Lois Lane. What the hell? I mean, yeah, I could go ahead and get all snarky and be like, well, it's obvious that the men who wrote and drew that, they obviously didn't spend a lot of time looking at women's faces. I could spend time looking at, any number of things, but it kind of comes down to why are there no facial features for Lois Lane? I mean, yeah, there's also the basic why is she such a tool, but that's kind of a different matter. Yeah, what I'm doing here is I'm making room to save the Uncle Sam outfit. Because if you have too many outfits, no, I'm definitely keeping that one. Croft Legend. Yeah, look at that. Nice. But sorry, you have to go. If you have too many outfits, then the game can potentially kind of get confused and not give you access to them. That's actually a nice outfit. All right, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say that these 4 are probably fine. And then we'll go ahead, make sure that the system is aware, yes, I'm still dressed as Uncle Sam, and then create new outfit from current clothing. So, Uncle Sam. So, now that that's done, and save. Drunken Uncle Sam. So first, let me grab my capitalist gain here. And then, let's talk serious here. Because the last video that we did actually broke 100 views. And to me, that's kind of a big deal. So, you know, I know that it's not that big a Drunkle Sam. Yeah, I know that that's not a big deal for the people who have already made it and are able to monetize and all that stuff. But, you know, again, as I said before, when you're just starting out, that's kind of a milestone. It's kind of a big deal. So, let's talk about that, because I don't know how I would like to celebrate that. And I was thinking you guys might have some ideas. So, tell you what, outside of doing Snatch, which, you know, for reasons I've gone into before, is not an activity that I'm particularly into. Outside of that, I'm taking requests. If you guys would like to type something into the chat that you would like to see me do, I will happily do that thing. Oh, those are nice. I think those are better, though. And, man, I've got a lot of thongs. I have quite the collection of thongs. Most of them are black. This does not say anything about me whatsoever. I'm reminded of that line from Ed Wood when he was parachuting over Europe during World War II. And he was like, I wasn't afraid of being captured as much as I was afraid of being, killed and then have it found that I was wearing panties. I don't know. All kidding aside, what's the big deal with thongs? I'm sorry, that just looks uncomfortable. Obviously wear what you want, but I'm not seeing either the condemnation or the mystique here. Anyway. Let's see, let me hit the MISC. MISC 1, nothing. MISC 2, nothing. MISC 3, nothing. Nail polish, nothing. Alrighty. Got any tank mayhems? Possibly. Possibly. Let's let me arm myself properly here. Make sure that I have the get up and go. Yeah, since we're not doing Uncle Sam, I do prefer the sniper rifle. And hey, yeah, wow, I used a lot of fireworks last time. I started out with something like 100, and I've got almost none left. Let's call it flashbang, because those are more versatile. Oh, hang on. Yeah. Yeah, now we got him, boys. All right. Yeah. Woo! Yeah, okay, I know I was doing a thing, but there was a pin. Come on. So, all right, serious destruction, huh? I think in order to do a tank mayhem, first, I'm gonna have to steal a tank. So I don't know of any that just hand you a tank for the purposes of the mayhem that you're going to be raising. So, first things first, we're going to need lots and lots of ammunition. Fortunately, I know a guy who in turn knows a guy who used to room with this guy who heard about a thing. I do like my little rose-colored car. I'm going to need to get my other sporty vehicle, make it a nice pink color. As I think of it, I might want to go ahead and work over the cop cars too. But man, it's nice to see my gang on patrol. This whole area used to be nothing but green, and now I see that purple. It's good to see. Hey! Yeah, that's what I thought. Every now and then you see somebody driving and you're like, oh, are you a player character too? Law-abiding citizen! If it's anything like SR3, they give you a tank. Maybe. Failing that, I may have to start a fight with the cops again. Which is easily done when you're not trying to. Like a glove. As a matter of politeness, I will ixnay the armaments there. So, okay, flashbangs. Let's start there. I doubt I'm going to need as many as I did last week. Sniper ammo, though. Okay, RPG ammo. I thought I got the sniper, though. Huh. That is odd. Rifle ammo looks pretty good. Huh. There was an explosion nearby. Yeah, one of the things I do like about this game is that the action doesn't just stop when you go in somewhere. And that, in turn, gives you an idea of just what kind of shape the city is in, you know? Shotguns, Ultimax, of course. Rifles, AR-50, of course. Special. McManus 2010. Alright. Now. Yep, alright. I'm about halfway to getting that pimp cane. And my income is only continuing to increase. So, yeah, life is good. Now, of course, since the last character I was playing was Drunkle Sam, I have nothing but alcohol in my food reserves. So I guess we'll see what happens. Oh, man, yeah, just walk right over her. Holy crap. This is why I am... Oh, dude, she did it too! And cheering on the streaker. Okay. Dude, seriously, though. Yeah, just walk on by. Just step on the corpse. Holy crap. Why don't you come with me instead? Leave the streaker alone. He's not causing any harm. I will recruit you to keep you from beating the streaker to death with a tire iron, you miscreant. So, alright, let's see here. Mayhem. I know there's one that's, yeah, there's Mayhem. It says 2 of 6 levels completed. Oh, cool. I didn't think I'd done that much. But that one I know they don't give you a vehicle. They just want you to cause destruction. Let's see. Trailblazing isn't the same as Mayhem, although you are setting things on fire, but you're on this little 3-wheeled scooter. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not seeing a whole lot of joy here. There's this one... No, that's not an activity, that's a store. Yeah, we may be kind of SOL on that. It looks like... Yeah, it looks suspiciously like if I'm going to use a tank, I have to acquire the tank first. So, let's talk about that. SR2, you only get the APC. Okay, how do I go about getting the APC? Yeah, if I don't have to steal it, then... No, I'm not going to run over the power walker. I'm not going to steal the APC. Then how do I acquire it? Do you have any insight on that? That's obviously not how. Marie-Fan, do you have any ideas? Well, yeah, 5-star wanted, that's... Yeah, that was kind of my plan. I thought you meant that there was a way to get it as part of the mission. So, yeah, looks like we're picking a fight with the cops again. Gonna be blowing up cop cars and causing all kinds of mayhem and destruction. You remember when I was a kinder, gentler gangster? You remember back when? I mean, sure, I'll get back into character eventually, just not right now, because we got a frickin' 100 views. How cool is that? That is the coolest thing ever. Ah! The only thing cooler than that would be being able to drive. Why would you do that? Why would you just turn in front of... Look, I try to keep an eye out for motorcycles, but come on. You gotta do your part, friend. Don't just pull a left into right into oncoming traffic. Alrighty. So let's get this started properly. If I'm going to do a tank mayhem, then I'm going to need a tank, or at the very least, as RE-Fan pointed out, an armored personnel carrier. Whereupon traffic vanishes. You know, people do learn from past experiences. Well, never mind, there's one. Alright, they should be on their way shortly. Actually, hang on a second. I think I can speed that up even more. Let me try something here. Alright, S, W... No, I have to have the, 555. Then S, W, P, D.
Please remain calm. A Stillwater police officer is en route to your location.
There we are. Thank goodness for modern communication. Where would we be without you? There's my second star. We're getting there. Whoop. Ouch. Okay, that could have been better thought out. I have had better ideas. I acknowledge that. I recognize that. Okay, obviously time to call another car. I feel like this is an abuse of the spirit of emergency services. Don't you?
remain calm. A Stillwater police officer is en route to
Last
your
stream broke
location.
120 by now, I think. Hot diggity damn. Dude, that is huge. And by the way, yeah, if you like any of the stuff that we're doing here, if you like any of the other videos that we do, where I'm trying to learn how to play various video games, what have you, please like the video, subscribe, and ring the bell. That is really what we need the most right now. If we can get to a point where we're making any money at all on these videos, which requires 1,000 subscribers, we're going to be in a position where we can have the leisure to make more of them. In the meantime, we're looking at having... Whoop. Sorry! We're looking at having... man, I am just terrible to my homies. We're looking at having another stream late at night with Isaac and I both. It'll be kind of similar to what we're doing with Coyote Learns. I think we're going to start out with Kingdom Hearts. I'll be playing Kingdom Hearts, and he'll be there kibitzing and trying very hard not to point and laugh at my struggles. There's a bit of a story behind that, which we will get into another time. Dude, what do I have to do to get more than 2 stars? Holy crap. Ow! I have to burn myself up. Ah! I wanted to get the police's attention, so I set myself on fire. Dude, did you see that crazy guy? Holy crap! He just sailed in through the air like the freaking Dukes of Hazzard. That's amazing. There's no gravity in this game. I mean... Wow. Did you see the air that got? Well, here come more friends. Oh, it's Sister Jenny's turn to throw the bomb, throw the bomb. God knows what's become of Uncle Tom, Uncle Tom. Mama's aim is bad, and the cops they all know dead. So it's Sister Jenny's turn to throw the bomb, throw the bomb. Whoa! I did not know that Ultra hired stunt drivers. That's rather cool. And remember, when they flash their lights like that at you, they're not friends. That's the run button. That would be useful. There we are. Hello, gentlemen, and goodbye. 3 stars. We're getting there. We are getting there. Whoa! 2-wheeling. Nice. Sorry. Fritz! Fritz! I killed Fritz! They killed Fritz! Those horrible fairy bastards! Those terrible atrocity-filled vermin! They killed Fritz! Take that! And that! They killed Fritz! They killed Fritz again! Oh, Fritz, where would you be without me? What? What? You're alive? You're... There you go again, stepping on my lines, raining on my parade, and... Oh, damn. Oof. Fritz? Fritz, get up for God's sake! Get up! They killed Fritz! Those horrible fairy bastards! Those terrible atrocity-killed vermin! They killed Fritz! They killed Fritz! Take that! And that! And that! And that! Okay, I will revive you, Fritz. Thanks for being a good sport. Okay, so here we have the trucks are coming in. And Those are always good. There's also a chopper up there. Oof. Case in point. Ah! Okay. Well, that almost went according to plan. Unfortunately, it seems that the police are also not only equipped with firearms, but have been trained how to use them. Oh, hang on a minute. And suddenly I feel better about myself. Frickin' pimps. Oh well. Alright. We were almost there, people. We almost made it. That's alright.
Hey, you want to ride our Big Willie? We'll be right there.
Wait. I don't know about this. You know, sometimes it's all in the phrasing. I'm a little unsure about whether I want to continue this course of action. Nest Coyote plays Resident Evil. When we do the next Coyote Learns, we're still trying to get to where we can finish the arc on Shadow. I'm not sure what we'll do after that for Coyote Learns. Okay. Do 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 do. Hey, I got a star already. Look at me go. Hey, yeah, can you... That toy broke. Can you send another one, please?
Please remain calm. A Stillwater police officer is en route to your location.
Alrighty. Stillwater PD. Yeah, since I called him, he's showing up in blue. Normally, of course, he would be showing up in red as a foe. Like this guy. Thank you, that was very helpful. Jesus, like ordering for pizza, you know?
Please remain calm. A Stillwater police officer is en route to your location.
December 16th, 1985. Alright, I'm gonna need some help with that one, Tony. I am not recognizing that date the way that I think I probably should. Okay, that one ran away. Not that I blame him, that's the smart thing to do. But I hear them approaching. I know they're nearby. Oh, hi. Why, yes, I am incredibly alert and aware. Why do you ask? What? What? Why? What the... Don't worry, there's an ambulance here. They will help the wounded. They will assist the dying. They will make sure that they survive. Are you going to get out? Are you going to help anybody? Anyone? Anyone at all? Yeah, I don't want to blow up your vehicle while you're right next to the ambulance. It is just pissing off! Holy crap! Did you see that? That ambulance was just like, nah. Oof. Yeah. Note to self, grenades are not... Ah! Short-range weapon! Cars apparently are. There we go. Got rid of that. 3 stars. Aha! Still at 3 stars. Alright, gonna make another call real quick. Yeah, can I have another police car with extra pepperoni?
Please remain calm. A Stillwater police officer is en route to your location.
Well, Castellano got killed. How are you liking Saints Row 2? Saints Row 2 is my favorite video game of all time, barring none. Don Osmika, Public Enemy. Hi yourself. Always a pleasure to meet another Public Enemy. Okay, I underestimated how many grenades I was going to need for this expedition. That much is blatantly clear. Yeah, I'm in the process of trying to acquire an armored personnel carrier, so that I can then wreak all kind of havoc on people completely undeserving of my hate. I'm only at 3 stars. Oh, I'm not blowing up enough things. Well, lacking grenades. Ouch. Okay, 4 stars. Here we go. Okay, I don't see you yet, but I feel your presence. Do I play GTA? GTA is one of the many games that I have never played. Ow! Yeah, that just grazed me and almost did me in. Which actually makes a lot of sense. Aha! Now I'm at 5 stars. Alright. Armored APC. Bring it on. I am a blatant threat to all of society. Bring on the armored personnel carrier. I am irredeemable and have no personal... There we go. Alrighty. Aha! Oh, come on. Let me do the forgive and forget. There we go. Oof. Ouch. Ah, no, don't kill me now. Okay. Ha! Stop playing GTA on PC, playing Made Man and Sleeping Dogs and Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. Oh, yeah, Okay, you have just given me a whole galaxy of games that I need to try sometime in the future. Alright. Meanwhile, I don't think I've ever driven one of these. I'm just automatically targeting. Okay. Well now. Okay, before anything else happens, you know, I think I will go ahead. Okay, not what I meant to do. Sorry everyone, sorry, I'm completely without any personal responsibility whatsoever. So, okay, I have missiles instead of brakes. Always good to know. And I have a machine gun. I have lots and lots of armor. So, first things first. Dude, I'm just targeting everything. Everyone is the enemy. Target acquired. No, sorry, my fault. Sorry. No, I don't want to target that guy. What? Okay, yeah, whatever is running for... Okay, yeah, he's a pimp. I want to target him. That's fine. Ah, no. Okay. Vehicle is stored in my garage. And... Save! In the name of all that is holy, save early, often, and every chance you get. Alright, Grizzly. Retrieve vehicle. Yeah, I played Mafia 2 on PC, but it's crashing too much. How does Mafia 3 handle? Have you played Mafia 3 on PC yet? I feel like the story would have been better if you actually killed Frank and the girl. Yeah, I haven't played Mafia 2, so I don't know. I am looking at playing Mafia 3 in the future, and I'm curious what your experiences with that have been. Mafia 3 is trash. Okay, any particular reason? Most of what I know about Mafia 3 is that you play an... Whoa. Okay, that one was not my fault. I got bumped into. Where am I going? Most of what I know about Mafia 3 is that you play an African American in the 60s, and you get to kill a bunch of Klan members. Yeah, that'll work. Not a lot of free roaming. Yeah, I could see what that'd be a problem. Yeah, I can see where if it's really repetitious, that could kind of grind on you after a while. No, so that's fine. What? No, no. Yeah, let's just keep that between us. No, why would you do that? Why, though? Okay. Alright, I've got the lights going. What? Dude, even in real life, don't pull out in front of a cop. Hell, man, some cities, even if their lights aren't flashing. So I'm going to do a little bit of an experiment. I'm going to see if I can actually upgrade the armor on this bad boy. And I'm still trying to get used to not being able to do that bootleg turn. But every time I try to do a bootleg turn, something explodes. Not helpful. Okay, there we are. Slowly getting the hang of how to control this beast. Oh no, pedestrians. Okay. And yes, I will buy this property. It It will both save and make me money in the long run. I wonder how many gangbangers ultimately do get into real estate. Chameleonaire at least got into software, and that served him very well. Mafia 4 will be in Italy in the 1920s. Oh, nice. Yeah, I can upgrade everything on the armored personnel carrier. So nice. No, I'm not going to do kneecappers. Those are lame. Tire durability, however. Actually, those are fine. Yeah. And Decal 2. Armored Warfare Division versus Security. Or none. Let's go for none, actually. Colors. There we go. Yes. Yes. Yes, this is right. Well, metal. Yeah, let's go with... No, let's not do brass. Let's do gold. And... there we go. And save. Okay, in the demonstration that looked a lot more pink. All... Berry red, lipstick red. Alright, let's go to just opaque. What do we have in opaque? And it does nothing. Well, looks like there are some limitations. Let's see what happens. Oh well, you know what? I'll worry about the details later. The important thing is, we can start this ball rolling. Let's see here. Activities. Mayhem. Ah, no, that's not the break anymore. Ah! I have not, bad man. I never betrayed anyone. Of course, Don Osmika. We believe you. You have an honest face. And you know, I am tired of all these people who are always just suspicious all the time, believing the worst in people. We need to give each other a fair shot, a decent chance. Why can't the world be more forgiving, more open-minded? Oh, sorry. I didn't do that. Ah. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, I almost forgot. Most of the vehicles in this game are made out of pure magnetized explodium. You nudge into them and they will panic. Okay. Now then. Let's start that mayhem. $250,000 in property damage before time runs out. Okay, where am I headed? Oh! Oh, well, that's convenient. Well then, I guess I'd better hit the brakes. Whoops. Ah! Alright, let's see here. Whoop, that's not the brake anymore. Hang on. Oh, need to push that button. Alright. Where the hell am I? Okay. Ah! I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know you, but I'm gonna kill you. This just isn't your day, not your day. You are a stranger, but I'm even stranger, and I'm gonna blow you away. Random violence, that is my name. Moral decay is what is to blame. You may be barefoot or pregnant or pope, but I'm gonna blow you away. Made it! I always tell the truth, even when I lie. But what if what you told me was true? Oh, it was all true. Even the lies? Oh, especially the lies. Suburbs? Suburbs? Oh god, no, this involves my driving. I can't control this thing. Oh, well, it's a fairly large territory. Once I get there, I'm sure there'll be no problems whatsoever. Whoops. There we go. Excuse me, sorry. Just practicing, pay me no mind. Look out. Coming through. It's not my fault, I'm an incompetent driver. Had a bad childhood. Pig bit the mailman. Sorry, coming through. Woo-ha! Whee! Okay, let's see if I can actually do this level and still have a vehicle left. It's looking like probably not, but I'm willing to give it a shot. Yeah, I live in a little... Yeah, this horrible tank of mass destruction, and then I start backing up, and it's all beep, beep, beep. Because, for offend, someone would accidentally be behind me. Then again, the way I'm driving, the safe place to be is in front of me when I've got this thing rolling. Woo-ha! Oh no, I'm out of my district of destruction. Remember, that is not the break. Ah. Okay. Woo! Ah, well, that got rid of that. Yeah, I'm not gonna make this one, though. Whee! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! All the world seems in tune on a spring afternoon, while we poison the pigeons in the park. Uh-oh. Oh! Shockingly, I died! Alright. So, yes, I was smoked. Smoked I was, verily. And quite fairly. So, alright, in continuing the celebration of a whopping 100 views, which is, frankly, really magnificent. And thank you all. You're all brilliant. Any other requests? I'm not interested in doing Snatch, but pretty much any other activity that people would like me to do, or any other distraction. Would anyone like me to do something? Or shall I just go back to amusing myself?
Hi, you've reached TNA Taxi. Honey, you can ride us wherever you want to.
Oh, taxi. Now, there's a race. I don't remember if I own any boats. I have no recollection whatsoever. It doesn't look like I've purchased any docks. No, I have not. Well, wait. Nope, that's the airport. All right. So let's hit the university docks. Trailblazer. All right. That's fair. Trailblazer we can do.
Hello, you've reached Eagle Line Taxi. Anywhere you gotta go, we can get you there.
Oh, Eagle Line Taxi. Certainly the least obnoxious of all of the taxi services. Okay, Trailblazer. Oh, there's Demolition Derby. That could also be fun. Trailblazer. School is miserable. Yeah, absolutely agreed. When I was in grade school, I came to the realization that the main purpose that public school had was to prepare people for possible prison terms. I never had any reason to go back on that particular conclusion.
Thanks for stopping by. The Brothers of Theta appreciate it.
The Brothers of Theta better have cash.
Don't worry, we'll scratch one of our pub crawls. That should cover whatever you charge.
So what's the problem?
Those jag-offs in Gamma beat our step team. Now they think they hot shit. We need someone to knock them down a peg.
You got anything I can use so they know you sent the message?
This year we bought a flame suit for pledge hazing.
A flame suit for pledge hazing. Okay. Okay, race to the finish for cash and respect. Bonus seconds earned from ramming people in cars. Okay. Let's see if I can do this then.
3,
Oh, I make it go.
2,
Okay, I have to wait for the
1.
time. Ah! Look out, I'm completely irresponsible! Ah! Man, it's weird how something that just, this thing corners like a cat. But I'm still having trouble with it. Oh no! Alright. Ah! Okay, and those little fiery things, I run into them and they shoot missiles for some unknown reason. Awesome. Okay, good to know. Gotta go around this way. Yeah, I'm thinking the direct approach is best here. Okay. Bootleg turn around this. Excuse me, miss. And downstairs and upstairs. And I have a feeling that my character is being a lot less discriminate than the frat that hired him had been hoping for. Just the same. Level 1 complete. Look at me go. Let's continue the activity a little bit. It's just kind of cathartic.
2,
Setting things on fire! Fortunately, for those time periods when I can't see what the heck is going on in front of me... Ah, look out! Crazed killer! By which I mean me! Alright. And another dramatic right. Whoop! Yeah! Oh, this is sweet! Kaboom! Okay, I think I'm supposed to go this way. Probably not directly that way. Alright. Don't worry, officer. It's alright. I have a license. I have a license for kaboom. I'm not working my way through this furniture as quickly as I have hoped. Alright, no problem. No problem. My homies were there to help out, just not quite in the way that they had anticipated. Yeah, I'm not sure how this works, but I can just go through oncoming cars without an issue, but a sapling tree will stop me dead. Physics! Ooh, wow, I'm really cooking with gas now. Ba-da-ba-ps. Alright, can I do this? Can I do this? Around the corner? Okay, this is going to be a left turn. No problem. Kaboom. Kaboom. I have no idea where I am, but that's alright. I have a mini-map. Hello, officer. Thank you for helping out in my time of need. And Yahtzee! Not the toad. Yeah, I know, right? Alright. So, that's trailblazing. I think I'm going to go ahead and exit that, though. Yeah. Time to call another taxi.
Hello, you've reached
Yeah,
Eagle
Isaac, you
Line
just do what you
Taxi.
need to do, man. All is
Anywhere
well.
you gotta go, we can get you there.
Alright, taxi, and here I am in the middle of the road, which is definitely the safe place to be. I know I'll present myself a smaller target, so the traffic is less likely to hit me. That's a good idea. And, you know, that is a sweet ride, but... And the taxi seems to have gotten... You see that blue dot meandering on the minimap? I think the taxi saw something shiny. Okay, gentlemen, we will be using your vehicle after all. Thank you for volunteering it. I just need to go right over there. Oh yeah. Smoke that blunt. Feel that noise. Not quite as bad as the effects for when you're on the bad trip mission, though. Definitely a mellower high. We'll murder them all with laughter and merriment, except for the few we take home to experiment. What's that? Ah! Sorry. You alright? Actually, I don't blame you for that. Wait! Our ride! Our really cool ride! No! It's getting away! Come, minions! We must chase after the ride! Yeah, I myself do not imbibe, but I have always had friends who did. And since I do not, and not tend to keep nocturnal hours, it's amazing some of the calls that I would get at 2, 3, 4 in the morning. Hey man, can you come pick me up? Sure man, where are you? I don't know. Well, you know, can you give me an approximation? I'm at the Quick Trip. Okay. I don't know how to tell you this, but there's more than one of those. Which one are you at? This one? I see. And so, yeah, eventually we would get there. Initially it was I, but, you know, later on there were times that it was we. And I remember one time picking a friend of mine up who had been imbibing, and there he was, completely passed out, absolutely contented. They had stacked a whole bunch of those packs of cans of Coca-Cola out in front, and he had just formed it into a kind of makeshift bed with a case of Diet Coke as a pillow, and he was just completely unconscious. Now understand, this particular friend of mine was not a small individual. There were some people who called him Conan. He was a bodybuilder, and he weighed more than just a little bit. So fortunately, I was not by myself that time. Free vehicle. And so we managed to pour him into the car. And we're like, okay, no problem. We've got this. All is well. And then that's when the whole place turned red and blue, because sure enough, here come the cops. Even though he had specifically borrowed the telephone of the store in order to call for a ride, the guy running the store was so nervous he called the police, basically as soon as my friend got off the phone. So here we are talking to the cops. The cops are like, so what are you doing? I'm there. I have this drunken, stoned body, half in, half out of the vehicle. I'm like, I'm sorry, is that not obvious? We're picking up instead of dropping off, if that's what you're worried about. Well, do you know this guy? And I turn into a little bit of a smartass when I'm feeling either stressed or impatient, so it took effort to not say, no, I just saw somebody was throwing away a perfectly good white boy, so I decided that I'd go ahead and salvage. I just wanted to show this to you guys really quick. There are some really cool islands they put out here. Just another moment of attention to detail that they didn't have to do this. But they did. And how cool is it that they did that? So, the cops are there. They're, doing their cop thing. They're surrounding us with hands on their firearms, making sure that we can't do anything funny. And then one was like, so, do you know this person? No, I routinely just grab people I don't know who are insensible and could bench press me with one arm and just stick them in my car for laughs. Of course, that was on the inside. On the outside, yes, I can assure you I know him. His name is thus and so. He called us for a ride. Yeah, because we got a call about a possible disturbance from the person who's working the store. Oh, dude, he's not in shape to disturb anything. We ended up talking to the cops for something like 20 minutes, during which the SOT continues to just kind of hang limply, half in and half out of the vehicle, because we don't want to pull him the rest of the way out. We don't want to pull him back out, but we also don't want to, like, act like we're trying to be coy and put him back in with these cops, absolutely convinced that we have to be up to something if they can just figure out what. Look out. Yeah, this is not an unusual thing. My favorite, though, was the time that he called up and he was like, hey man, can you come pick me up? And I was like, probably, man. Where are you? I'm in jail. Oh, I want all the juicy details this time. So he had been at a bar, doing what he usually did. Good God, that mammoth skeleton back there. Did you see that back there? Holy crap. No, I don't know how I'm getting out of this, but that's fine. Look at... Whoa, and then suddenly I'm at the prison. Okay. That's fine. Apparently those little islands are not warpable. I'll need to remember that. But, yeah, there's no room over there. But, he had been at the bar, getting himself thoroughly and pleasantly lubricated. And got into an argument with a few guys. Couldn't remember what, but he got out and he was kind of in a bad mood and just wanted to go the hell home. And he went to his car, got out the keys, and for some reason the key wouldn't fit in the lock. And he's there and he's like, "Oh, come on, mother, don't you dare!" So, and no matter what he did, he finally managed to jam the key into the lock. But then he couldn't get it to turn. And remember, he's a big guy. And so he's like, okay, the key is starting to warp. I need to cut that out. Then he couldn't get it out. And so he's sitting there and he's hitting this car like, motherfucker, God damn it. Give me my key back. Why don't you even start, you piece of crap? And then everything turned red and blue. And he was just like, oh. God? God, if you're there, God, please, God, let this be my car. Let me not, in my drunken stupor, have chosen someone else's vehicle. And sure enough, sir, please step away from the vehicle. They could be talking to somebody else. There's lots of drunk people around here. It doesn't have to be me. Sir, you, the large Conan-like person in the red shirt, please step away from the vehicle. Fuck you, God. Fuck you, you rat. Yes, sure enough, he had gone to the wrong vehicle. Broken his key in somebody else's car door. And then started hitting their car for an unknowable period of time. And then they finally called the cops. Hello, Jakish Hobby Yokum. Welcome. So, yeah, we managed to get up some money for the bail. We got there. I was like, okay, come on, you sot. You realize I'm not letting this go anytime soon. And he was like, no, man, I don't want you to let it go. And if I ever get that drunk again, just lock me in the closet, wait for it to pass. All right, just lean with your back against the door, and don't let me out, man. If I start passing you dollar bills under the door, just take the money and keep laughing. Don't let me out. Aye, those were good times. Super duper fashionably late. Hey, man, I'm just glad you're here at all. So let's see now. Where am I, by the way? Yeah, I'm trying to get over here. This would be quicker and easier. Hey! 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 Yeah, it's a shame I can't equip weapons while I'm like this. Just keep swimming. Dude, that is like the story of my life. Dude, just keep swimming. It'll be fine. You'll work it out. Just keep swimming. Yeah, if any of these guys would come close enough, I could just hijack a boat. Hey! Hey! I could be an innocent person drowning for all you know. I mean, I'm not, but I could be. Bitches. Then again, this is the culture where we have observed that people will just not only step over, but step on dead bodies just because, you know, they don't care and they don't want to be late. There are so many little things about the culture of this particular near-future dystopia. It's like, wow, the protagonist really is their best hope for the future. That's really, really sad. Yeah, I don't know if this island is the one that I was hoping to get to, but if I get to it and it's not the right one, I will save the discovery of the island I was looking for. Just ran over that little boat for later on. So, J-Kish Hobby Yokum, I've been taking requests in honor of the fact that the last video broke 100 views. Do you have any requests for anything that you would like to see me do this session? So far, we did demolition with a tank, and I did trailblazing, where you're just, you know, on this tiny little ATV bike and setting things on fire. Oh, yeah, I just finished telling that story, actually. I did not volunteer the information, but J-Kish Hobby Yokum, she was the person who was with me when we picked up that friend of ours, literally using a pack of Coke as a pillow in front of a QT. Oh, good times. Tragically, well, okay, I don't know if it's exactly a tragedy, but for better or for worse, my friends tend to be, you know, more responsible nowadays than they once were. And so there's a certain point where the adventures have kind of petered out a little bit. They never completely stop, but they've definitely slowed down. Oh yeah, this is where I wanted to show you guys. So this is not on the map, per se, but it's just this beautiful little island with tweeting birds. You can see these wrecked columns as though from a lost civilization. Hello, butterflies. Hello, fish. Hello, birds. And then we go through the waterfall. Volition Oasis found. And this is just pretty. This is just a beautiful, peaceful little nook. A place of solace, a sanctuary from the maelstrom. Me. See, there's the Volition insignia, and then here is the remaining statue of some unknown god of video games. Probably probably it's that splendid ninja fellow who dedicated so much of his time to making Saints Row 2 what it could be. Like I say, I am not a dedicated video gamer per se. I'm not very good at them. I don't know a lot of the lore. Although I enjoy playing them, kind of flopping around with them, but I also appreciate beauty when I find it, and this is just a beautiful thing for them to have made. Just gorgeous. And they didn't have to, but they did. Wait, is this Skyrim? I don't think so. But every now and then it's nice to find someone who might know a little less about video games even than I do. Oh, and there's that sunset. So pretty. So pretty. There's just so much detail that they didn't have to put in, but they did. Saints Row Skyrim Edition. Yeah, you know there's people who would play the crap out of that. You know that I'm one of them. If your screen has the necessary detail, if you look very carefully, you can see a question mark worked into the ocean right here. If you're on one of the older televisions, or if you're having to play on a really small screen, you may not see that, though. But yeah, just one of the many little things that they didn't have to, but they did. That's something I'm going to purchase later when it's suitable within the time stream. So, okay. Let's go ahead and save real quick. Because always save. Yeah, I know a little bit about Saints Row, a very little bit. Basically, almost everyone in the chat at any given point in time, when they talk about the history of Saints Row, I tend to listen. But I can appreciate art. And I think that video games as a whole are vastly underappreciated as an art form. Alright, so time to do the save load teleport. And a good thing, too! Alright, here we go. But I will note, that was our first crash of the day. Hey, Vision. Glad to see you. Powered by Gentleman, which is, frankly, why it's crashing as little as it is. Whoops. I'm not sure if I hit the right one there or not. Looks like I did. Let me go ahead and make sure. Yeah, I have had some requests regarding the possibility of doing a little bit of Saints Row 1. So far as I know, Saints Row 1 is still only available on the Xbox. Yep, that's not what I did. That's right. Yeah, I've, like, basically everyone else on the planet, I have been playing a little bit of Elden Ring. And I think I just thrilled Isaac, the fact that I think I said the name right this time. But, yeah. I am not a very good video gamer, so a lot of times, if I'm trying to play 2 video games during the same time period, I will get the control schemes confused a little bit. So, alright, this is not an area that I control yet. But you know, I might be about to change that. Let's see what we can do about this. Where am I headed? Yeah, right.
You know, we have something in common. We're not quitters. Will your gang come through the city? Watch out for those.
Lived every spare moment I had for years in Tamriel. Yeah, Skyrim is a fun game. I never got around to the main plotline. Well, I shouldn't say I never got around to it. Let me rephrase that so as to be a little bit more accurate. Both factions suck. They're both a bunch of tyrannical, bigoted swine, and I didn't want to back either of them. So I just, set about doing a bunch of other stuff. And, well, if the kingdom falls, then the kingdom falls. None of the options that have been presented are any good. I never really got super far, though. I never became a vampire or a werewolf or anything like that. Although that could have been fun. Okay, you have a huge... Yeah, I saw you before. A huge S tattooed on your abdomen. That is dedication. Alright, well, let's see what we have here.
Every year, Stillwater U has a cultural day in the student union where all these different clubs will do stuff like set up booths, pass out pamphlets, give away couscous, whatever. Anyway, the Sons of Samdi are going to be there to do recruiting. If you hurry up, you can take all those assholes out.
Yeah, the Civil War is believable in that both factions suck. Yes, agreed. So, here I think we have, again, it's just an interesting little statement about the culture of this city as a whole, in that, yeah, cops not doing anything, in that you can have not just any street gang, but a powerful street gang that has massive drug lab resources and armed choppers at their disposal. And they can just, have a quad day. And it's fine. Either because everyone's afraid to stop them, or because they've just become such an accepted part of life that people have just kind of thrown in the towel. Do 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 do. Oh, really? 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 Yeah, a lot of video games do this. If you're behind cover, they assume that you're shooting into the cover you're behind. Just a quiet little pet peeve of mine. Seriously, look at this. Look at this. It's impossible that I'd be shooting over the railing at this guy. There we go. Yeah, but I had to stop zooming in order for it to work. Those guys over there, meanwhile, they're already shooting at me. Which is fine. Yeah, remember, if you're trying to take multiple shots, start at the right and move to the left. The natural effect of your firearm is going to tend to jerk you a little bit to the left anyway, and it's best to move with your weapon rather than against it. Loading. Really? He's protected? There we go. Hey, anyone else? Looks like there's a few more, but they should be behind that door. And there's one guy way over there. There you are. Sometimes you have to use one shot to get them to hold still, so you can be sure to hit them with the second shot. And see, this way, it's nice, it's precise. There's minimum minimum collateral damage. Oh, well, there you are. It's just best for all concerned. Yeah, I do not claim to be a really good video gamer in most respects, but sometimes what I lack in skill, I'll make up for in placement and forethought. Oh, I forgot to get more grenades.
Not even worth my time.
Yeah, I had to wait until he got rid of the hostage, but before he killed the guy. Okay, there's another one in there. Wait, can I... Really? 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 I can't open it, but it'll still trigger an alarm. Fine. Maybe I can use the cops to help deal with the freaking sons over here. Yeah, you don't need to have that. I have learned that they are dangerous in your hands. Okay. Do. Student council, huh? Here we go. Oh man, I wish I'd gotten more grenades. It'd be so cool if I could just bounce a grenade around that corner. Ah, the very thing I despise the most, a stand-up fight. Oh well. See that shadow? Beautifully done.
Don't be embarrassed. You won't be the last.
Didn't do him any good, but... Yeah, some of these missions are almost like a shoot, don't shoot exercise. And some people don't care whether they get innocence along with everybody else. But I kind of do. There we go. Quad Day spreads hate and violence. Somebody turn off that alarm, please. Thank you. Yeah, I managed to do that without any civvies getting themselves perished, which is kind of nice. That is my preferred.
Move.
Partially just because I generally play a character who gives a damn, and partially just because, hey man, you know, anybody can just spray through an area. It just, to me, it feels better to do it with a bit more precision. And there's plenty of players who are like, no, blood for the blood god. More blood for the more blood god. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. It's all pixels. This just happens to be part of the fantasy that I enjoy engaging in. Okay. By the by, I noticed earlier in the chat, does anyone know what hashtag #WePushBack is? Anyone have any idea? Ooh, a mission. Or there's that one last stronghold. Yeah, if anybody knows what hashtag #WePushBack is about, I'm curious. Tony Palermo mentioned it earlier, and I neglected to say anything at the time. I was already talking about something else. But I'd love to know more about it. If you don't know in the chat, please feel free to leave something in the comments. Really? Really? You're just going to drive away? Hey, I'm pushing buttons at you. Trying to recruit you. Fine. Fine, I didn't want to ride with you anyway. Fine. Well, Tony, if you're still about, I would love to hear more about that. If you were just in for a little bit and then out again, it was lovely seeing you. So, Gold is for the meth. mistress, silver for the maid, copper for the craftsman, cunning at his trade. Good, said the Baron, sitting in his hall, but iron cold iron must be master of them all.
Pay attention!
Ha! So he made rebellion 'gainst the king his liege, camped before his citadel, and summoned him to siege. Nay, said the cannoneer on the castle wall, for iron cold iron must be master of you all. Woe for the Baron and his knights so strong, when the cruel cannonball laid them all along. He was taken prisoner, he was cast in thrall, and iron cold iron was the master of them all. But the king spake kindly, Ah, how kind, my lord! What if I released thee now, and gave thee back thy sword? Nay, said the Baron, mock not at my fall, for iron cold iron must be master over all. Yet the king spake kindly, few such kings there be. Well, here is bread and here is wine, now sit and sup with me. Eat and drink in Mary's name, while I do recall how iron cold iron could be mastered over all. Crowns are for the valiant, scepters for the bold, thrones are for the mighty men who dare to take and hold. I forgive thy treason, I redeem thy fall, for iron cold iron must be mastered over all. Gold is for the mistress, silver for the maid, copper for the craftsman, cunning at his trade. Nay, said the Baron, kneeling in his hall, for iron cold iron must be mastered over all. So it may be that I need to delete another outfit or two, because as aforementioned, this particular port gets confoozled really, really easily when it comes to additional outfits. It may be that it gets confoozled a little more because of the extra stuff that was put in later. PC gaming is the true path. Even as a lifelong PlayStation fan, I've been fully converted. Yes, indeed.
Hey!
Yeah, I will admit, for me, it's mostly just a matter of... It's kind of like some people are fans of particular bands. I'm just more fan of the song. You know, there's no band that I love all of their songs, but there's a lot of bands that I like just one or two of their songs. And oh, hello. And that's kind of where I am with video gaming as well. You know, is it on a PC? Is it on a PlayStation? Is it on an Xbox or whatever? Can I play the game? And is it a fun game? You know, I don't know whether that makes me a free-spirited free thinker or just exposes me as a filthy casual. Maybe a little bit of each. So, first thing, let's delete another outfit. If I have time. Okay then. Game, I realize that you're going through some rough times right now, but I just want you to know that I'm here for you, and we're going to get through this. I mean, ironically, I had access to the outfits before, and I was very careful. So I'm not sure what the triggering event was in this instance. I love how the tops of the stacks at the power plant are actually glowing red. P.S. No, they're not supposed to do that. Oh, goodness. Okay, so we're going to try this again. Now, if it crashes a third time, I'm just going to resign myself that this is something that maybe I can try to take care of between broadcasts, so I'm not using up everybody's time. Yeah, I need this one.
Hello, you've reached...
Indeed I have. Now get your Badinsky over here. Okay. And I'm going to try this. Actually, hang on. I'm being very silly. Because, in actuality, for all that it didn't used to be so, I think that, yeah, I have access to all my stuff over here. Now, I can only imagine how weird this must appear to everyone else. When I was playing this on the PlayStation, yeah, you had access to your boats. You didn't have access to every other frickin' thing. So apparently, I just have these secret compartments guarded over by my droogs, such as that dapper fellow over there. And every now and then, I'll just change clothes while other people just continue their fishing. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Now, going to delete an existing outfit and then immediately delete. So it doesn't have time to crash. Okay. And... okay. And it didn't crash. Maybe one more. Okay. Now, view available outfits. Okay. There we go. Now, let's go ahead and get the eyewear. And let's body rings, necklaces. Yeah. taking back the necklace. And gonna have my ring. And I don't remember. I think it was that one. No, that wasn't it. Nope. Gold. That was it. And then miscellaneous. Stethoscope. And surgical mask. Gray or blue. I'm gonna go with blue. And you know, eventually I will get my hair put back to the brown spectrum, but yeah, it looks pretty good the way it is. That's fine. Yes, exit wardrobe and save! So, now then. Good, cried the Baron, kneeling in his hall. For iron, cold iron, must be mastered over all. A little bit of trivia. Those words were composed by a gentleman by the name of Richard Kipling, who incidentally was a brilliant author and wrote, among other things, The Jungle Book, All the Mowgli Stories, and Rikki Tikki Tavi. He also wrote Puck of Pook's Hill.
Hello, you.
Which is about a pair of English children who accidentally summon forth Puck. And Puck decides to give them lessons about English history from his perspective. And it gets really, really interesting. And it's really cool. Now, some of you may recognize this mission. And that man is a yoga master. And I want to be able to do that when I grow up. Wow. That was awesome. I mean, dude, yeah, I can do a tree, I can do a kicking tree, I can do a crane, but that is something special. Too cool. All right, so let's see if we can manage to do this particular...
Don't move.
Yeah, oh dude, I'm not going anywhere. Let's see if we can manage to do this particular activity without it crashing. Pierce, come on down.
They're gonna be sorry they fucked with us.
Oh, I know, right? There's Pierce, the man himself. And Toby.
Let's get it done! Who's next?
My second favorite homicidal maniac. Not on a purple vehicle because he's technically not a member of the crew, but he is a dear friend. Okay, I still have forgotten to grab grenades, but that's fine. In the the shorter episode I did a while back, I go into why I'm doing this particular stronghold the way that I am. I'm not going to go into it again here. You can review it if you like. Suffice to say, I have a grudge against what this represents to me. My outfit is not chosen by accident. And my 3 droogs, these are my white blood cells. And yes, I know that ideally I would have a skin that makes them all into cute little anime girls. But I think Pierce is the only one that's secure enough in his masculinity to be down with that. And anyway, tragically, I do not have the means to make that happen. So, let's get this going. I'm going to let this roll through, even though this is not the backstory that I am accepting for this stronghold, because I don't want to take a chance on accidentally crashing it.
Take out the Sun's clientele, then destroy the dust slabs. They'll never see you coming.
And it froze! Okay. Yeah, those of you who were concerned that last weekend was this narrow little window of opportunity where I might never be able to do this stronghold again, you may have been correct. But we will try again another time. Oh, man. Yeah, suffice to say, when I eventually do this stronghold, the people involved, they do not, to my headcanon, they do not represent sex workers and, drug addicts. They're actually something, to my mind, far more personal and far more sinister. But next week, we'll be getting back on track. I'll be getting back into character, and we will hopefully take out this stronghold, which seems to have the power to suspend itself outside of space and time. And we'll carry on in our war against the Sons of Samdi, making it a little more personal, accelerating things just a little bit more until we can get our hands on the leadership themselves. I hope you guys enjoyed this session. If you did, please subscribe, ring the bell, but above all else, what the channel really needs now more than anything else is subscribers. If you would like to be notified of when we do this stuff in the future on a regular basis, go ahead and subscribe, ring the bell. I promise you, you will not become overwhelmed with our content. We trickle it out at a very controlled rate. We're not going to take over your feed. So, that's it for today, and you fine people take care of yourselves. Please try not to break into other people's cars if you can reasonably avoid it. And I will see you sometime again.